Hey there, movie lovers! Today we're diving headfirst into 10 Korean dramas that have already been released or are airing right now. Some are big, well-known hits, others you might not have heard of yet, but trust me, they're absolutely worth your attention. Let's go! Tempest. This is a series that combines political intrigue, action, and a conspiracy that could ignite World War III. It follows an experienced diplomat and former South Korean ambassador to the United States, a woman known for her precision, composure, and unshakable reputation on the international stage. But when her husband is suddenly murdered and branded a traitor, her only remaining goal is to uncover the truth. In her search, she crosses paths with Baek San-ho, a mercenary with no citizenship, no past, and a life spent in the shadows. Quiet, composed, yet unmistakably dangerous, he becomes her only ally. But even in this storm of doubt and danger, a fragile trust begins to form between them. One that could change the course of events and perhaps the fate of both Koreas. Would You Marry Me? This is romantic comedy about a fake marriage that slowly turns into something real. Kim Yoo-ju, the heir to an old family bakery, is used to having everything under control, but his carefully ordered life is turned upside down when Yumi Ri, a fiery, eccentric, and strong-willed designer, suddenly proposes to him. Having recently gone through her fiancé's betrayal and lost her home, she's desperate to keep the newlywed townhouse she won, a prize she can only claim if she's married. Her boldness and unpredictability annoy Yoo-ju, yet at the same time, spark his curiosity. What begins as a 90-day contract marriage quickly turns into a series of funny, heartfelt, and awkward moments, and perhaps something more. Mobius. This is a Chinese sci-fi action drama. After a mysterious incident, Detective Ding Chi discovers he has the ability to rewind a single day and live it again, but no more than 5 times. This strange gift becomes his secret weapon in investigations. By repeating the same day, he notices what everyone else misses and solves the most intricate crimes. One day, he receives a note from a mysterious suspect known only as X, a criminal who commits flawless murders without leaving a single trace. It soon becomes clear that X might also be able to manipulate time. As Ding Chi chases this elusive figure, he's drawn into the shadows of his past, genetic experiments, and a conspiracy far beyond human understanding. With each new cycle, he gets closer to the truth, but also to the moment when time itself might finally run out. Queen Mantis. 20 years ago, serial killer Young Shin, known as the Mantis, brutally murdered 5 men. Now she's serving her sentence, while her son, Cha Soo-yeol, a young and ambitious police officer, has spent his entire life despising his mother and trying to distance himself from her dark past. When a new murderer appears in the city, copying the Mantis's methods, Young Il-sin offers to help catch the culprit, but only on one condition: her son must personally lead the investigation. For him, it becomes a test of morality and sanity. Accepting her help means admitting that her blood runs in his veins. What makes this series especially intriguing is how, over time, we begin to uncover Young Il-sin's story and her motives, raising uncomfortable questions like, did she really have another choice? And was what she did truly evil? Shin's project. Mr. Shin is a humble chicken shop owner, but behind the counter hides a man with a brilliant past. His office is now a grill and a counter, and his clients are people he helps not only with good food, but with sharp wisdom. Whenever tempers flare, Shin has a way of restoring peace with just one clever remark. One day, Philip, a strict, by-the-book young judge, is unexpectedly reassigned from the courtroom to a chicken shop. There, he joins Shin and Si-on, a fearless delivery girl who secretly assists Shin in his off-the-record investigations. Together, they form an unlikely trio that seeks justice, though not always by the book. The Dark Dice is a Thai survival game series. Samut is a high school senior and a model student whose bright future is shattered after a single conflict leads to his expulsion. Transferred to a new school, he loses interest in his studies and faces the indifference of his peers. But fate presents him with a new challenge. The discovery of ancient bones and mysterious dice draws him and 7 other students into a mystical board game. In this game, every decision has consequences, and temporary alliances are fragile. The players must combine intelligence with cunning, caution with ruthlessness, and trust with cold calculation. With each round, the game becomes not only a fight for survival, but also a mirror reflecting the darkest depths of human nature. Miss Incognito. Kim Yong-ran is a former bodyguard from a poor family who, through skill, determination, and strength, ends up serving a wealthy, terminally ill conglomerate chairman. In exchange for a huge inheritance, she agrees to a contract marriage but must hide for 3 months under the new identity of Bu Se-mi in a quiet village. Her mission is not only to protect the chairman's estate from those seeking to steal it, but also to take revenge for his daughter's death. There, she becomes a kindergarten teacher, showing the villagers only her kind and gentle side, while concealing her sharp mind and the skills honed in a dangerous profession. However, her habits, reactions to threats, and occasional flashes of determination give her away. Soon, a hunt begins for her, and she must protect not only herself but also the people who have grown close to her. Confidence Queen. This is a Korean series about a group of people who take justice into their own hands when the law can't. Yoon I-rang is a genius con artist with an IQ of 165 and the leader of a team of master scammers who turn deception into a tool for punishing the corrupt. Together with James, a charismatic chameleon-like actor who can transform into anyone, and Myung-gu Ho, a tech genius who creates digital traps, they target greedy tycoons, mobsters, and dishonest officials. Their cons are more than just recovering stolen money. They are carefully crafted performances where each victim willingly becomes part of the nightmare orchestrated by Yoon I-rang. Genie, Make a Wish. This is a fresh and incredibly romantic adaptation of the classic Genie story. Ga-young is a reserved young woman, living under the strict supervision of her grandmother, who has long kept her unusual tendencies in check. One day, she accidentally discovers an ancient lamp and awakens a mysterious genie who has been trapped for 1,000 years. The genie is eager to grant her 3 wishes, but something unexpected happens. She has no wishes to make. Determined, he turns her life into a whirlwind of chaos and magic. Over time, a strange bond develops between them, where anger mixes with tenderness, uncovering forgotten stories and hidden connections that those around them would rather keep secret. This fantasy blends themes of soul reincarnation, spirits, angels, and even the devil. Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. Yeon Ji-young is a rising star of French cuisine, a chef whose name shines in the top restaurants of Seoul. Her life seems perfectly scripted for success. Winning an international competition, an invitation to a 3 Michelin star restaurant in Paris, and a brilliant future ahead. But during a flight, she is mysteriously transported back in time to the royal hunting grounds of the Joseon era. There she encounters the tyrant king Yi Haeon, a brilliant strategist and ruthless gourmet for whom the taste of a dish can mean life or death. To survive and find her way back home, Yeon Ji-young must offer herself as his personal chef. Her daring, European-inspired dishes astonish the king, awakening long-forgotten feelings. A strange and compelling attraction begins to develop between the cold ruler and this woman from the future. I hope you've already decided what to watch tonight. Get comfortable and don't forget to subscribe. There's plenty more amazing dramas coming your way.